How's it going, everyone? This is Charles, and I am the Marketing Ninja. Woo! It's Friday, man. Come on, it's time to get excited. Let's do this. Last couple videos been talking about creating content, leveraging social media to help drive traffic to your website, and even what to do once we get that traffic to your website, giving them a call to action, getting them to subscribe to your blog, download a white paper, or buy something. Cha-ching. That's what we eventually want them to do. So the question sometimes comes up, and I've gotten a couple emails about this, about a similar article that I wrote about 2 years ago, where folks were asking, well, if it's a good idea to have a blog and I can make money off of it with my business, whatever your business may be, wouldn't it be smart or a good idea to have two or more blogs? Well, the answer to that, in summary, in short, is not so much. Why? Why is that? Well, I'm a firm believer in KISS, K-I-S-S, keep it simple, stupid. The reason being is properly adding content, creating content on a regular basis for one blog is a lot of work. Trying to do it for two or more blogs is even more work. It's a full-time job. Essentially, once you get into two or more blogs, you're going to be spending the vast majority of your time creating content to help drive that traffic to your website, that you're not going to have a whole lot of time to actually do very much of anything else. So, keeping that in mind, how do we kind of place a business that has multiple services and or products on one blog? Well, that's kind of simple as well. You break the content down by categories. And there's a lot of different ways you can do that, because some of your business, or most businesses, have products or services that kind of overlap. For example, say a automotive parts store. They sell oil. Well, people like to do oil changes, so it would be a good idea if you do an article about, say, an oil change with a call to action that points to an oil change kit. But while you're also talking about that, as far as the blog goes, you can have a category for changing your oil, the parts or supplies that you need to actually change your oil could be another category. You could do another version of that, like a how-to video of how to actually change your oil, how to do it properly, or how to check the type of oil that you need, the place in the vehicle that you're changing oil for. Is all different categories that you can actually create, so there's no need to actually create additional blogs when you can break stuff down by categories, and then you can help your SEO along by actually tagging something like that. For example, we'll go to my website here real quick, and for example, like the 5 minutes with Charles videos that I've been doing, there's each one, it can be broken down or can be applied to several different categories. And we'll use the example of the previous video that I did, the call to action one, which obviously went into the 5 minutes with Charles. It also applied to business blogging, marketing, sales, social media, the Marketing Ninja blog, and video categories. These are all categories that I applied them to, those 6 or 7, whatever it may be. But then I also added some additional stuff, keywords that apply to each one of those videos. Again, it's marketing, sales, social media, business blogging, etc. So that's how I kind of break that stuff down. And there's the video that I actually have on the website, and then you'll see here's the actual categories on the right hand side. 5 minutes with Charles, business blogging, it's in there as well. Going down here, marketing, sales, social media, the Marketing Ninja blog, and videos. Each this one post is listed in each one of those categories. So if someone isn't coming on to my website, my business website, Charles E. Snyder III Marketing, and they're looking for information on business blogging, they click on the business blogging category, and boom, everything I've done that relates to business blogging is listed in that category. And you'll see that almost every single one of these videos I've done are listed on there. And then we get into some of the older content before I actually changed the name of the company. And then there's a lot of other information in there. So it's a real simple, easy way to manage all the information and content creation that you will do for your business on one blog. Keep it simple, stupid. I'm Charles Snyder. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Oh, by the way, be sure to hit the share, the social media buttons down here. If you're not a subscriber to the YouTube channel, be sure you do that too. Hit the subscribe button, which is, I think, down this way. Share this stuff because this is good shit. You know it's good shit, so share it with your friends. Share it with your partners, your co-workers. Have a good weekend.